Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Corley CC podcast. Hello, mate.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Now, for the first time since our very first video, when we just did a club update, no guest.
No guests, just us two.
No, we're riding solo.
How boring.
So what we're going to do is probably somewhat the first sort of month of the season, because it's hard to believe actually we were a month in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where we are, results, morale, basically everything that goes around that, and then going into May, and we know that things always tend to improve throughout the month of May.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the plan. So we are recording this on Tuesday the 5th?
Fifth. Yeah, 5th.
Yeah, 5th of May. So we've had 3 league games for the 1s and 2s, 1 league game for the 3s and 4s at this point, and 3 friendlies in total.
Yeah.
And then also Wednesday, so tomorrow, the midweek season starts.
It does, yeah.
So pretty much all systems go now.
Yeah. I think, the midweek's the last thing to start, isn't it?
Yes, midweek's the last thing to start. And we've kind of been building nicely to this point when we knew it was going to sort of kick off big time in May.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened. We'll just do some sort of summing up of where we are and looking forward to next month. So where should we start?
Ones. Yeah. So last time we talked about Berkswell.
Yes.
So Berkswell's first game of the season here.
Had 2 games since then.
2 games since then, two away games. So last Saturday was Covent North Warwick away. Always a nice ground to go to, I think, and it was a beautiful day. Weather was perfect, about 20 degrees. There was even a little party, obviously someone's birthday party there, so there was even more people there than we thought.
It's quite a big conference sort of room there, isn't there? Big space you can have that.
Yeah, they were.
It's a big venue,
and obviously outside enjoying drinks. And we lost the toss. I say we. Harry lost the
toss, yeah, because you're still
again
incapacitated.
Yeah. Still not
broken.
On the pitch. Yeah, nearly there, but not there yet. And we batted first again. We put on. Oh God!
Was it 200? Was it 200?
203, I think it was. 203 for 8 in our 50 overs on a pretty tough pitch. We said at the start, like 150 minimum would probably be a decent score. 180 would be ideal. We got ourselves to 200, which we were very happy with. A few lads batted well. Josh got 43. Paul batted well. He dug in for about 30, 32. Fez also got 32 at the end. Run a ball. That was a good innings. Got him man of the match.
From what I heard, obviously I wasn't there. From what I heard, it was the kind of pitch where you had to dig in, or at least needed a couple of guys to dig in and just respect their wicket as best as possible. And it turned out that probably 3 or 4 guys did that, which is why we got to 200.
Yeah. I was sort of really happy with that. That's what I said at the start. It might be one of those pitches because it looked like a good pitch, a dry pitch, quite hard. But that can sometimes be misleading, and it sort of was because it did keep low and it was a bit slow. We did well to get to 200. Andy's debut it was as well. He chipped in with about 25. Everyone sort of chipped in. It was one of them games where you sort of had to dig in. 203 for 8, I think we were. And
sounds about right.
We were confident because we were saying Covent North Warwick lost quite heavily the week before, so their morale was probably low.
And we've always got faith in our bowling.
Always got to have faith in our bowling. We've got plenty of all-rounders, especially sort of bowling all-rounders.
Yeah.
So opened the bowling with Hayden and James once again, like they did the week before. But sort of swap roles. So James got 3 wickets in his first 5 overs, I think. Got him to 20 odd for 3. Hayden still bowled well, though didn't get any wickets, but it was like the other way around. Like the week before, James didn't get any wickets, Hayden got 3. And then they lost regular wickets, sort of up to about 100, which is what they got.
Yeah, it was bang on. Was it bang on 100 or just over?
Yeah, just over. I think it might have been 102 maybe.
Yeah.
But So pretty comfortable win in the end. Harry got a few as well, but really happy with the field performance as well. Like I said, first got man of the match and he fielded brilliantly in the ring. He sort of at that short cover area. He did really well. So yeah, that was a positive result. Sat there for some drinks after as well here, which was nice. And then,
Do you want to talk about the Village Cup or?
Yes, oh yes, Village Cup the day after on the Sunday, which is a first team fixture. That's the National Cup. We went over all the way to Forlongley.
Yes. About 3 miles that way.
Yeah. So again, we ended up with a good team for this fixture. It's always a bit dicey on a Sunday whether you're going to get good teams, especially playing on the Saturday. But we had a good team out.
Yeah, we mentioned before that it was better than we expected it to be.
Absolutely,
sure.
Even earlier in the week, it was looking a bit sketchy, but we did
name a good side.
Yeah. A sort of probably 7 or 8 out of 11 first teamers.
I think it's something like that. And with respect to Forlongley, they couldn't do that.
No,
I think they had 5 first teamers, maybe 6, and then they had like 2s and 3s, and. With respect to them, I think it showed. But I'll let you talk about the game. But there were a couple of their big guns. We managed to keep quiet.
Yeah.
And got them early, and that kind of killed the game really.
Yeah. No. So I actually didn't get there until part way into the first innings. Did we win the toss?
Oh, good question.
We bowled first, so I assume we.
Good question. Actually, I can't remember. I don't remember. I was umpire, but I can't remember who won the toss. So they batted first and got 120.
24,
120 something. I was umpiring at James Parker's end, who opened the ball, and he was fantastic. He bowled so well. The amount of times they played and missed it was just crazy. He could have got a 5 easy. Yeah. I think he got 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But we got their big gun out. Mitchell, who scored 100 against us a couple of years ago, got him out for a goldie. Nicked off.
Yeah, love that.
Yep.
That is out.
And then, a couple of other sort of first teamers we got relatively early. But, that kind of killed the game, really, to be honest. And then when you've got, if your openers do the job, I think Harnick opened the other end, I think he might have got 1. And then Harry and Aaron came on. Aaron cleaned up. It took him an over or so, but then he was just brilliant.
Yeah, no, he did bowl well that day. 5 fats.
Yeah, 5 fat. And then we chased it down with absolute ease, really.
Yeah, but in about... Was it even 30 overs?
No, less than that. 25-ish maybe, 24.
Yeah.
Rye was
Really
outstanding.
well. Yeah.
And Andy just dropped anchor and let Rye bat.
Yeah.
And, was leaving half volleys out of the off stump
Yeah.
just so Rye could get his 50.
Yeah.
But really good win. And we mentioned on the podcast before, didn't we, that we want to give the Village Cup a really good go this year.
Yeah, we said about going further than we'd been before, which was round 4.
Round 3.
So
round 4 would beat it.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, and we're not going to win the comp. There's some really good teams there. We're not going to win it, but if we can get to like the regionals, which is very possible.
Seem to get a nice day out.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe go to like Derbyshire or wherever, somewhere like that. I don't know, but get to the regionals and just see what happens there. But and the good news is we're already in round 3.
We're already in round 3 by default.
Yeah,
we think.
Exel got scared.
Yeah, scary we are.
No, apparently they didn't even know they were in the cup. So we've got Matty, our former first team captain, his daughter's got his christening on Sunday, the same day. Yeah. So Morgan messaged them and said, "Could we please move the date because we ain't going to be able to get a team out."
Yeah.
And they says, "Oh, we're not in the cup this year." We're like,
"Oh,
okay,
that's
fine then."
Enough,
So we're in round 3. We're in the hat, and I think there'll only be 3 of the teams in it. So I think it's pretty much like a group semi-final, I think, but I might be wrong. Happy days with the Village Cup.
It's good that,
so far, so good.
Yeah.
Next game, I think, is the 24th of May. I might be wrong, but I think it's 24th.
That makes sense. 2 weeks on.
2 weeks,
would have been, yeah.
So we've still got a few weeks to wait for that. On to last week's result.
Kenilworth away. Again, another, like we said at the start of the season, we were like, there's a lot of good grounds to go to, I think, because we were saying to Josh, there's not many, I don't think there is any in our league that are not
bad grounds.
So Kenilworth Town, it was a
Not our best
dry day, but not as good as Cottonmouth Warwick.
No, overcast. So
Yeah.
Humid. It was quite humid.
Yes. No, it was still warm, but yeah, cloud cover. So lost the toss again, Harry, unfortunately, and we were batting again. I got there and I was like,
rightly so on this with the humidity and
Yeah.
I think rightly so that they were going to win the toss and bowl. So
oh yeah, 100%.
we would probably do the same.
Yeah, I did get there and I was like, win or lose. He was like, lost. I was like, batting. Yeah.
Yeah, very predictable.
Yeah. So we batted. Obviously, regular openers, Trigg and Willow went out there. Both were back in fairly quickly, and that sort of set the tone. It was a similar pitch to the week before.
Just didn't perhaps apply
the
same grit we did against Cottonmouth Warwick.
Yeah, and we said at the start we were like, this is a pitch where we're going to have to again dig in, work for the runs. I said even if we're 100 for 4 off 30 overs, we're not going to panic. And
That's what I always say. 3 and over to start with is fine.
Yeah.
You can always catch it back, but you can't catch your wickets back.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those first 2 wickets sort of set the tone, and the pitch had a lot to say, but there was some poor batting. Again, I said to the lads on a Saturday, I feel silly saying that as a bowler, but you see some of the shots that were played, maybe could have been avoided. But again, it's one of them where we were playing against a good team. They had good bowlers. They knew how to play their pitch, and so yeah, we were bowled out for 114 in about 30 overs. So we were going at a decent rate. We just kept losing regular wickets. That sort of did us. Tom Parker back in this week. He batted okay, to be fair. He batted for a while. But yeah, again, Josh sort of did the similar job. I think he ended up on about 20. But yeah, so always an uphill task from there. But we said at half time everyone was confident. We were like, we can still win this. We've got the bowling line up to roll
always
through
confident
these.
with the ball.
Yeah. And we started well. We got an early wicket. James got an early wicket. He ended up with 3, I think, 2 or 3. And then we used the likes of Harry, Aaron, Tom bowled, all bowled well, and they came up at the end. We ended up losing by 5 wickets. We got 5 down. They were about 80 for 5, and then put on a bit of a partnership at the end. I said to the lads, I was like, we did give it everything. There were some good catches in there. I mean, Sam Ward's catch, for those that were there, was unbelievable. Sort of went straight up in the air. He was at point, I think, sprinted all the way to the cover boundary and diving catch.
Really?
That was probably the highlight of the innings. Yeah.
First time I've heard it described to me, actually, but I heard it was a catch. But
it was brilliant. Like, I think him and Paul were going for it, and early on, I think we thought, yeah, that's Sam's, and he was just sprinting. He was getting further and further away, and he just sort of slid and dived, and just took it, and that was almost a turning point in the match, if you want to say that, because they were about 40 for 2. Then that was, I think that was the 3rd wicket, and it was a bit like, oh my god, that could be a.
You could have been like, hang on, boys, if we get a couple of quick ones here, then it's game on.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it didn't really happen from there, but like the boys gave it everything. Like, even when they were 110, they needed 5 to win. It was James was steaming in, trying to get a couple more wickets. But yeah, defending a low total, it was you have to be perfect, and we just sort of we didn't quite have it in us, but
just learn from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Learn from those bad mistakes.
You're gonna have games like that, and again, a good team. Like they'll probably be right up there, Kenilworth, from the way they played. They're
just fairly solid, didn't they? Just solid players.
Yeah, like we played them last season here, and they got 280. We chased it. That was when James hit his
the famous day. Yeah.
But again, they're clearly a good team, so we can't be too down by that. But first loss of the season, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world.
No, absolutely. Only 3 games in, so still mid-table, so nothing to worry about at all.
We'll move on to the 2s. When you played Cottonmouth Warwick on the 20-something of April, they were up here against Dorridge, and yeah, I think they had a tough day.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm sure Misty won't mind me saying that. Norwich got 240. I think they were bowled out. I can't remember.
Yeah.
We didn't.
No.
We came very, very, very second. I think we were 26 for 6 or something on those lines. A bit of a recovery with Misty and Dan Tuckley, who batted well together towards the end. But I think Mr. Scramble looks like 120, 130 maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, probably similar to you against Kenilworth, really. Just shot selection not good enough, and I mean, I've heard that Dulwich are a pretty good side, and they looked fairly solid. But again, we've just got to learn from that. But the boys did. And
they did. Oh, absolutely, they did.
And flew back just a few days ago against Elvis. Again, Misty was expecting quite a tough game because Elvis were a good side a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I've always known them as a good team.
Yeah, especially when you're playing the first team in Division 6. You're never sort of sure.
And they've always got the same names in that there's a few names in there that you know.
Fairly consistent. And we rolled them for 67, I think it was. Or 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy.
We were following it on at Kenilworth. And there just seems to be a wicket every 5 minutes. And
everyone chipped in wickets. Leighton, Ryan Jeter, Ben Thompson.
Yeah,
I bowled Ben.
Wow,
former guest on the old pod. But we actually said, didn't we, that he didn't play a lot of twos games. He played in the twos like 3 for 12. Or whatever it was. But I have heard he still didn't bowl very well. But it was just one of them days where everything went our way.
If you ask him, he bowled very well.
Yes, that is true. Excuse me, I'm very thirsty.
Yeah.
And the old man himself, Ross, took a couple of at the end.
I think he was 3 for as well.
I think it's 3 for, he was. Yeah. So everyone chipping in with wickets, and then we chased it down fairly comfortably. Stride, he got 30 something. I think we were 2 down with about 8 wickets.
Yeah.
So they bounced back. They're 2 wins out of 3. I think they're sitting 4th, maybe. Yeah. 4th or 5th, something like that. So good start for the twos. I think Misty's fairly happy. And still got players to come back in as well, which is going to. I mean, we know this week. Yeah, tough.
It's been tough.
It's been in all the right ways, but tough. And I know Misty's found it's actually tough, but that twos team will only get stronger. Put it that way.
Absolutely. Like we said at the start of the season, the depth we have in numbers is
crazy,
incredible. And like you say, we're sort of. We're stuck between, each team's looking at sort of 15 players, and obviously you can only pick 11, and it is really hard to keep everyone happy.
It's 15 or 16 players that it really would not matter who you picked.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter. Team, you're gonna have a strong team no matter what, and then a lot of the time it is literally, the width of a hair in terms of who you go with. So. But the twos are doing well, and like I said, they're only going to get better. On to my threes. So we had a couple of sort of mixed friendlies with Dave's fours as well, and mixed teams around leading into the season, which we mentioned on the pod before. We lost to Attleborough, which we mentioned with Rye, that was leading up to the Attleborough game, wasn't it? But again, that was quite a low scoring game. 2 fairly young sides, I think, just giving everyone a go, everyone a few overs and so on. But then the league stuff, we played really well on Saturday. We played some really good stuff and beat Kenilworth Wardens, which I was so happy with.
Again with these, pretty.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's their 4th 11, they're still a huge club in the area, aren't they? And we were so happy to get one over them. And so we played Annesley, our 13 ground. I mean, again, there's going to be a lot of people watching this who don't know where it is. I don't even understand it. But basically, the square's split into halves, and at the top end of the square, the pitches are very good. Bottom end of the square, not so good. We were on literally the furthest of the top square, so we were on probably the best pitches I've seen up there in the 10 years we played there. And I had a really short boundary, and we restricted them to 180, and that sounds a good score, but we were really happy with that. Like, really happy that we restricted them, and we were thinking, God, that with that boundary on that pitch, that's really, really good. We bowled really well. Everyone bowled well in their own patch. I bowled 9 overs, 0 for 25. I bowled really well. Well, I said really well. I bowled okay. Just didn't take a wicket. I was good, but did all right. And then Jeff Thomas, we mentioned on the podcast before, took 2 for. Bowled one guy around his legs with his leg spin. Class. And
does turn it, doesn't
he does give it a rag, yeah. And Alfie Hayward took 2 for as well, bowled nicely.
What a guy.
And Aaron Law picking the bowlers, 4 for, absolutely brilliant. 4 for 39 off 10 overs, fantastic. So yeah, 180 we were really happy, and then come to the batting, Alfie and Aaron opened, and at drinks we hadn't lost a wicket. I think we were on 70-ish, 75 maybe at drinks. So we were going at like 3.5 and over. And then we sort of looked up and the rain was rolling in, and we knew it was rolling in, and we were thinking, get a hurry on it, lads. Let's we knew it 4 and over was a target. Get ahead of 4 and over, win and draw if we need it. It's there. Win and draw at 4 and over. And we were just starting to fall behind a little bit, and we lost the first wicket. Bobby Moore went in, and then it all kicked off.
That's when you know when Bobby goes in.
We've got a guy, Bobby, at the club who's just he's fireworks, put it that way, and he just turned it on. I think he was maybe 10 off 10, something like that. Started well, and then just went absolutely bananas.
Yeah, I'd also have seen it.
Just went absolutely bananas. But then I spoke to Lambo at the end. Obviously, Lambo and Bobby knew each other years ago in the first team, and now they're playing third team stuff. But I said, I don't think he really hit them sixes that year. He probably hit about 4 6. I think it was 4 or 5. And he went, "Oh mate, he was only in third gear."
Yeah,
they were literally just check driving on for 6 straight. I was like, he's hardly hit that.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, they could have gone. They could have hit Corley from from 10 miles away. Absolutely brilliant. And then we got the score, the 181 or whatever it was we needed, 182. Can't remember. And as we got into the change rooms, the rain just and we were like, yes, we beat the rain, and it was just brilliant. Timed it perfectly, and spot on. And having guys, I'm sure if there's people at the clubs watching, having older guys in the lower teams who've got that experience playing at a higher level is certainly a big help. And got the win. 4th team. Let's not talk about it.
No.
Sorry, Dave. They had a tough day. They got bowled out for 56, I think. 55 maybe. And they chased it 2 down.
2 down in about 10 overs.
2 down in, but not a lot of overs. So bad day. But again, they're playing the bottom league, and you're going to get results out in the bottom league. And then next week they could put on 280 and bowl the team out for 70. It's that sort of league. So Fours will go again. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
And again, as me and Morgan's just said about the availability, it'll be better for them.
Absolutely, yeah. They'll have some good players in there this week. Not that they had good players last week, but
they have more experience.
More experience.
Yeah, they were a young side last week.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a few individuals. So in your team, how do you think the overseas Josh has started?
Good. I like the way he bats, especially. He's used to 2-day cricket, which when he mentioned on the podcast he was on, I thought that's good. That means
just someone who can
stick around.
Yeah, just
sort
of
bat
drop
around
anchor.
him.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's done so far. When he's needed to, like he was like in the first game, second game, Coventry Warwick. He got his 43, and he was in there for 25 overs, which was perfect. Because then, like when Fez came in, he could go into sort of second gear and sort of bat at his pace. And then even last week, the way he started, he did get out, caught a point, which was after a beautiful cover drive. So it was disappointing, but
he said he hit it quite well as well.
He did. Yeah. He just firmly. It was just like sort of shin height. He caught it. So it was a good catch, but. Even then he started well, got 20, probably about
I think he said mid-20s, weren't it? He got,
yeah. But I like a player like that you can rely on to just sort of stick it out and he's not going to play any stupid shots or anything like that.
We know the big scores will come with him. I've said to him, he's living at my house, we talk about not a lot else other than cricket.
Yeah.
But I says, look, when the pitches get harder, which they will do, we've had some good weather recently, he'll pick up and he'll find it much more comfortable on a quick scoring ground. Like Corley's a quick scoring ground. We know that with the hill and everything. If he gets a good deck up here, hard, he'll fly.
Oh yeah,
he'll absolutely fly.
Yeah, that's worth saying. Like he's got those scores on April wickets.
Exactly.
Wet and
exactly.
he's still getting used to it as well. So but absolutely, sort of he'll definitely get into it, and I know score a lot of runs. So.
Yeah, I think there was a new signing to Andy. He only played a couple of games, but
And
looked very good.
He was. Yeah, Commonwealth Warwick. He played again. Yeah, just looked incredible with the bat and the ball. To be fair, but again, he's a player that you can again rely on. You know he knows what he's doing. Left-hander, so
Gives us something different.
Yeah,
a bit of variety.
The left-hand right-hand combinations. Everyone knows how difficult they can be to bowl at and to set a field to.
Well, professional cricket, they pick people purely on
the
balance of other people. Say, well, if he's a right-hander and he's a right-hander, we'll go for a left-hander.
Yeah.
So it is actually a thing, and we've got him and Fez in that top 6.
Yeah,
left-handers, so it's definitely helpful.
Yeah, and even at Commonwealth Warwick, we were like, should put, because Andy was in, should we put Fez in next, or should we put James in because he's right-handed, so it's a right and left hand. But he got 25, striking at about 80. So again, he looked good. I can't remember how he got out. I think
was
he got
LB
or LBW maybe.
But he got 20 odd out against Longley.
Yeah, and again
on
that Sunday, he's got such a spot on technique, and he's one of them I don't even have to worry about, like, is he going to score runs? I just sort of know. Like I say, he knows what he's doing, and I can rely on him. But yeah, so he started well, bowled well as well. Got a couple of wickets coming off Warwick, I think. 1 or 2.
He's
bowled really well.
He's just misconsistent. He's just good at everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just good in the field, good bowler, good bat, and he's just someone you can just trust to do that job. And he's a nice guy as well.
Yeah. That's why we were so keen to get him in. We were just like, he is just all round, probably. One of the best players.
He's up there with Matt Hancock. Matt Hancock and James in terms of our big all-rounders, so you can sort of trust them.
They're going to do something.
Yes, exactly. If they fail with the bat, then they've still got the ball, or vice versa. So he played for us midweek last year, and like you said, we sort of targeted him, didn't we?
Like I said, when I first saw him up here, and he just came in first game, batted with deck. I think he got 30 off about 12 balls.
Yeah.
I was just like, we've got to try and get him in.
Yeah.
For a Saturday, and.
But just for context, he still studies. I think he does like a placement, doesn't he?
He does
via Warwick Uni.
Yeah.
And he was travelling back to his home in Northop, which is North Wales, just inside the North Wales border. And he was travelling back there for Saturday cricket. And we were like, "Oh, you sure you want to do this, mate?
Yeah.
He's got a club here that you're sort of involved in now."
Yeah.
And we sort of planted the seed.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, go on then. I don't want to do the travel anymore. I'll come to Cornwall next year."
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah, I know. We were just like, what a result.
Yeah, we were buzzing with that. Yeah. And like I said, he's a really nice lad as well. So very, very happy with that.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've still got guys come back in. Like Matt Hancock, not playing again yet.
No Hancock yet. No. I do need to find out from him.
You see him every day, mate.
I know. Yeah, just
we work together.
Yeah, it's like when you bring it up, because like whenever I see him, it's passing in the corridor, or I'll try and catch him at lunch, something like that. But yeah, again, he's another sort of player that's good at everything.
Yes, yeah. And he's just he's a calming head to have around, isn't he?
Yeah, and he brings the experience. And yeah, again, left arm spin, so something a bit different again. And a sort of, I say lower order batsman, he could easily bat 4.
Yeah. But he prefers to be lower down anyway.
Yeah, and he's one of them that can come in and get you a quick 20 or 30 when you need a few more runs at the end.
Or can shoot up shot.
Yeah.
If you do some quick wickets, you can say, right, come on, Matt.
Yeah.
Dig in a bit for us and he'll do it. So he gives us a bit of everything really with the bat, doesn't he?
Yeah, brilliant fielder as well. Especially for his age, I will say. Very good fielder.
He plays one shot, which those watching on YouTube will be able to sort of see. But he plays that shot, he sort of goes down on one knee and sort of scoops it over his shoulder to seamers.
I don't know how he does that.
And it's just crazy. I mean, he did it twice up here a couple of years ago to win the game.
And he just
consecutive sixes to our longish boundary as it was on the day. And he's just not just.
There's no real effort.
He just
sort of hooks it, and
it's crazy. But on one knee, it's mad. Yeah, brilliant shot. Great cricketer.
Yeah, I've got him to come in. Teach.
Returns. Teej's in this week.
He's
back
this week. Yeah. He's a good player to have again. Both with bat and ball.
Future podcast guest.
Yes.
We will get him on at some point.
We'll get him on.
But he's a very busy man.
Yeah,
trying to tie him down.
Availability's tight, but
yeah.
No, we'll get him on. Might need a few censors for that. But.
Yes, he'll be an entertaining podcast for sure. But yeah, he's back in this week, which is good.
Yeah, so that's just 3 of the however many that are coming in this week. And then there's a few more that are in and out. So
yeah, looking good.
It is
and then I'll just go through some of the other new signings that I've got on. So Jamie Hannon's been keeping in the 2s, done well.
Yeah.
We sort of thought originally playing 3s, but he's started in the 2s and done well. I still think he will play a lot of 3 stuff, but he started well. Josh Crossland played with me in the 3s last week. Perhaps struggled a little bit first 2 overs. But he's quick. He's got some pace.
Sharp, yeah.
He's got some pace. I mean,
when you face him in the nets, it's like, wow.
If he's zoned in, he could easily push for first in cricket, really, couldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
With that sort of pace. But
he's what, 22,
yeah. So he's still got time inside, but he needs some coaching and he needs to sort of zone in. But there's a lot of potential there. We're really excited by him. But yeah, after the first 2 overs, he started him really nicely. And he bowled okay after that. Didn't take a wicket, which is a shame, but looked good. Mate of mine, Warwick. I know you'll be watching this because you do watch the podcast. Pulled out injured after his first training session. He pulled up. We did the coaching session. When you were feeding the balls.
Oh yeah.
He pulled his quadricep.
Oh jeez.
So he was out for like 3. Yeah, it's your fault.
My fault,
coach. So he's out for like 2 or 3 weeks. But he reckons, I think he might train this week and just bat and just see if he can just go with it. But he's not going to like run around a bowl or anything. And then he might be available for the 16th. So yeah, we'll see how he gets on. But he was gutted. He was genuinely gutted.
Yeah, I bet.
And he came up and watched us at Ansley, and then came up here. And when he came up here, he went, "Oh, second team already finished." I was like, "What, really?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, "I should have stayed up with you guys." But yeah, he was gutted. But he'll certainly play a part in the lower teams. And then who else we got? Jack Dunn, who played in the 4s.
Yeah.
Nice lad. Good bowler in the 4s. And he made his league debut for us last week. Unfortunately, he didn't have a lot of runs to bowl at. With him getting bowled at 56, which is a bit of a shame. But he'll take a lot of wickets for 4s, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've all settled in really well, which is good.
Yeah, brilliant.
Looking forward to the month of May, we've already said that availability is going to start improving. Players are going to start get back into it. Now football season's finished and rugby or whatever it is they do. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I know. Well, if we think it's hard now.
Yeah.
I think more like to say the likes of when Hancock, Teach are coming in regularly. It's going to be different. And then obviously the lads.
It's going to filter down. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, we've got business on our hands.
Yeah. 5 teams, mate. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know.
One day.
We've only just got 4 teams.
Yeah, one day. I mean, it's easy to say when you can get. There are weeks where you get 55 players out, but it's not going to happen every week.
It's not
just never going to happen.
Yeah,
so, but yeah, the squad's looking really good, and we're excited. So yeah, and the other thing we were going to mention was social events. Even though we found out that we may be delaying Southern Rise.
Oh, why?
Maybe. Because we've only got 4 people performing.
Oh right, I knew Strider was out.
Yeah, so we might have to delay that. But we've got.
That's this. I would have done it, but I've sort of like been putting off for a while. I was like, who do I do? So I haven't really prepared as much. I would have been fine, but yeah.
I mean, I've kept my song choice firmly in the wraps because I want it to be a surprise.
I haven't said mine yet, but.
And I was actually getting quite excited to perform it, but I'll save it for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are not involved with Corley and you are interested in coming up for our social events and get in touch with us, or look at our social media, they're all posted on there. And if you're interested in joining the club as a player, again, contact us, social media, Play Cricket, all the details are on there, or even drop us an email, corleycctv@gmail.com. That's our email.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it. Next time we will have a guest on. We don't know who it's going to be.
No, yeah, we'll have to find someone.
We might record later this week.
Yeah.
We will see again, and then I'll delay it until next week. But yeah, it was just a little update on the first month of the season and where we're sort of sitting. pretty happy so far, I think.
Yeah, decent start. Can't complain too much.
Yeah, and things will improve.
Yeah.
Now, just setting up for going forward, we want, if there are any other clubs from all over the country watching or listening, then just drop us a message or any questions you want to ask. We want to learn about club cricket in other areas as well and discuss it. One area I want to discuss is being a real geek. I will say that is formats that you play in other leagues, because we've spoken about win-lose and win-lose draw and the differences, and whether you like win-lose draw, like win-lose cricket. What do you play? What formats do you play? I mean, I know in some leagues they even play T20 stuff on a Saturday, which is hard to believe.
Yeah.
We can't imagine playing T20 stuff.
That's what Andy did.
Yes, Andy did it in the North Wales stuff. And then also do like timed cricket and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, loads of different styles you can do. So yeah, get in touch with us. What format do you play? What format do you like to play? What format don't you like to play? And we'll see if we can discuss it and see if people watch it and think, actually, yeah, they've got a point. Maybe we shouldn't be doing that type of cricket anymore, or should be doing that type of cricket.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. But yeah, any questions, please get in touch.
Yeah.
Anything else, Morgs?
No, I'm. Oh.
The lights are gone. We haven't paid the bill.
Stand this one in the video.
I know, I stand this one in the video.
No, I mean, myself, I'll be back soon, hopefully.
You will, if you pick yourself.
If I pick myself, well, yeah, exactly. That's going to be the problem at the minute. How do I fit myself into the team? But
starting the fourth team,
I might just be able to become manager, team manager. But
I think you'd hate that after about 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, I think I would as well. I just want to play, but no, not this week. But hopefully next week. But I'm going to try and train, see how.
Yeah, you need
to
get
on.
Test.
But it's yeah.
Plays a batter in the fours.
I'd do that. You know, I'd end up first ball getting it on the ankle.
Yeah,
just find a way.
Out for another 6 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And give us a follow, subscribe, like, share all that stuff. It honestly has helped. And thank you to our worldwide viewers. It's growing.
And they are worldwide.
And we are worldwide, and we really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you very much, and we will see you and speak to you on the next one. Thank you.
See you later.